Hey everybody, Tim Keefe here with Transform CX. Wanted to share a few minutes with everybody. Thinking a lot about September 11th. September 11th is a date that, as you know, to quote President Roosevelt, a day that will live in infamy. An important part of my life, an important part of my children's lives. One of the first times, really, those of us here in the United States came under direct attack. Now, many people around the world will say 9/11 happens every day in my country or my environment, and I know that. But for us, and for me in particular, it's a very, very powerful day. As a person who grew up in New York, watched those buildings get built, went into those buildings many times to visit friends, and to have families and friends of mine that were directly impacted by the attacks. It's just a powerful moment. And again, I just want to take a minute to stop, remember, think about those that were so desperately impacted, think about those who stepped up, which is the really true power of those humans that can run into the burning building, run into the maelstrom because there are other people in trouble. So, if nothing else, thank you to all of them. Thank you to the first responders, many of whom who didn't wear uniforms, many of whom were just civilians who stepped up, the people who moved all those tens of thousands of New Yorkers across the Hudson River and the East River to safety when there was no other way off Lower Manhattan. All of you, thank you. And to the rest of us, let's not forget. Let's not forget the horror. Let's not forget the incredible achievements, the heroism that were shown that day, and just the reality that we as human beings are often very capable of immensely heroic things in the face of absolute tragedy. So again, September 11th, another very, very sad day, but in that sadness, there's also things to be aware of and celebrate. Thank you. Tim Keefe at Transform CX.